My name is Dr. Carrie Thompson, and I am a pediatric occupational therapist who owns and directs OT for Kids in Santa Monica, California. We currently provide approximately 200 hours per week of services to children with a variety of needs. In addition to being an occupational therapist, I am also a certified interior decorator, in which I decided to combine my knowledge of the two fields to create Sensational Sensory Spaces, an integrative developmental design company that creates bedrooms, playrooms, and sensory gyms to promote overall growth and development in children. When looking at creating a playroom for your child that is not only inviting and fun, but one that also sparks creativity and a sense of tranquility based on your child's individual needs. First and foremost, you'll want to consider the foundation of the room. Paint, lighting, and flooring are very important aspects for your child's playroom, and they must be considered when creating a space for your child to play and to learn.
Kids with ADHD or autism want to be independent. Try Goalie, the visual scheduler that guides them through routines so you don't have to. Goalie, reinventing routines.
When looking to paint your child's room, consider the type of paint you are using. You'll want to make sure that you are using a non-toxic paint on all the walls. In addition, consider the color choice of the walls. Color has a very strong influence on our lives. What would life be without color? Color affects our moods, our emotions, ability to attend, learn, and also has a strong influence on our healing. Overall, the use of color is very powerful in a learning environment and integrates both the right and the left hemispheres together. It has been found that babies learn to communicate through the use of color before their language skills actually develop. Another thought to consider is lighting for your child's playroom. A reading lamp with a CFL or a compact fluorescent light bulb or a low wattage LED is the best way to light your child's room. If your child has overhead lighting in their playroom, definitely consider changing those bulbs as well. Flooring is another aspect that is very important to consider when creating a room for your child with sensory processing disorder. Many allergens live in carpet. In general, allergy problems do not arise from carpet itself, but from dust mites, dirt, and mildew that can build up in the carpet due to a lack of cleaning, whereas hard surfaces encourage the circulation of those irritants.
For families living with ADHD or autism, preventing meltdowns is everything. Goalie reduces stress by enabling kids to complete routines independently. Goalie, reinventing routines.
So many children with sensory processing disorder appear to have a higher incidence of allergies, and research has shown that there is a higher occurrence of allergies among tactile defensive children compared to that of the norm. So rather than using carpet or hardwood flooring, make sure that your child's playroom floor is cleaned often. The room you create for your child needs to allow for ample opportunities to learn, but not to be cluttered. Therefore, an organized, clutter-free space is very important. Cabinets are a great way to decrease clutter and the risk of overstimulating your child. You'll want to make sure that all toys have a specific spot in the room, as children with sensory processing disorder need structure and routine. Use of pictures is a great way to show your children where things belong. When looking for creative opportunities for your child to learn from their environment, you must first be a little creative yourself. For example, the use of the ducks on this wall can be used in obstacle courses, singing the 5 little ducks as the child jumps on the Bosu or the trampoline, or bouncing on a therapy ball. In addition, the use of the wishing well, which goes with the theme of this room, can be used during pretend play, heavy work activities, shoulder strengthening, or sequencing of an activity. Another example is the ladybugs and the flowers to encourage attention to task, visual perceptual skills, fine motor, and hand strengthening skills. With the use of tongs, children can work on finding the bugs and then placing the correct number of the bugs on the leaf that matches. Following along with a ladybug book and grasping a ladybug each time you hear the word ladybug increases not only following directions, auditory processing, memory, but attention as well. For children with language delays, consider placing toys or see-through baskets of toys out of reach to encourage your child to ask for what they want. Separate the toys by themes, colors, and categories. In addition, changing or cycling out toys to provide your child with weekly new play opportunities provides greater learning. For all children, creating opportunities for sensory input will aid in integrating both hemispheres of the brain, thus increasing the abilities to learn. Some examples of this may be having a mini trampoline, therapy ball, tactile toys such as a tactile ball, bean pool, shaving cream, or Play-Doh in the room. Consider hanging swings in the room, a quiet corner with pillows and textured rugs, whistles and bubbles for oral motor stimulation, etc. Providing a visual schedule in your child's playroom may also help in what is considered to be a very unstructured time, a more structured and successful play period.
Kids with ADHD or autism want to be independent. Try Goalie, the visual scheduler that guides them through routines so you don't have to. Goalie, reinventing routines.
AOTA, American Occupational Therapy Association. AOTA has coined their new term, living life to the fullest. And this is really what occupational therapists strive to do when working with children, adolescents, and adults. AOTA.org is a great website for resources on occupational therapy. Raising a sensory smart child. One of the resources I love is from our consulting OT, Lindsay Beal. This is Raising a Sensory Smart Child, and she is the co-author of this book. It's a great resource for sensory activities for you to do in the home and in the classroom. Dr. Angela Hissong. As my colleague, Dr. Angela Hissong says, you'll never learn everything in one day, but one day you'll be amazed at what you have learned.